This video shows the assembling of an early version of the TAM2. A few minor changes have happened since, but the main process is quite the same. It should be easy following these instructions to assemble a TAM. However, in case you need any additional information, please refer to the written manual or contact us at www.screenexcellence.com and click on Ask an Expert button.
In this short video, we're going to look at the construction of a Screen Excellence TAM2 motorised masking screen. As with any screen, the first step should be to check the contents of the shipping containers against the packing list which is included in the instructions. The first step in assembling a TAM2 motorised masking screen is to put together the aluminium subframe that the screen fabric mounts to. The aluminium subframe consists of a number of pre-made sections and a number of shorter connecting pieces that hold these sections together. Each of the short connector pieces contains different elements of mounting hardware. Therefore, it's very important to follow the colour codings that show exactly how the connector pieces should be mounted to the pre-made sub-assemblies. After assembling the subframe, the next step is to install the fabric. The first step is to take the black backing layer and lay that across the subframe assembly. Next, we use the fabric insertion tool, more commonly known as the spatula, to insert the black backing into the grip fix layer. You start in the middle of the frame with the spatula on an angle. And as you can see, that's held in place quite firmly. Then, using your hand, just apply a little bit of tension to the black backing fabric and roll the spatula out towards the edge. As you can see, that tightly holds the black backing layer. Now simply repeat this process all the way around the frame. Once the black backing layer has been installed, the next step is to lay the white projection screen material over the top of the black backing. Then finally, you just repeat the same process as was used for the black backing layer. You take the spatula, put it in, and roll the fabric into place. And just work your way around the screen slowly. The next step in constructing the TAM2 motorised masking screen is to assemble the actual outer screen frame. The screen itself comes in 4 parts, 2 end sections and 2 centre sections. The end sections come pre-assembled with the roller and the masking all ready to go. We've already assembled one half of the screen frame. What we'll do now is move down here and show you how these 2 parts go together. The first step is to take this metal rod and slide it in to the aluminium profile that's on the centre section. All of the holes are pre-drilled, so you know exactly where it has to go. We take 2 of these screws and just drop them into the holes just now to hold the rod in place. When sliding the end section with the centre section together, it's important to note that there are 3 locating pins that help to ensure a perfect finish between the end section and the centre section. Once the 2 sections are joined together, the last thing to do is again use 2 screws to permanently connect them. It's very important when inserting these screws to take care not to damage the mask drive belts, otherwise permanent damage could occur. The next step in the process is to put the screen aluminium subassembly inside the outer screen frame. What we will do is we will use these key slots to mount the aluminium subassembly without it actually touching the overall frame. And finally, we tighten the screws that fix the subframe into the main frame. The assembly is almost complete now. The final thing that we need to do is attach the 4 trim plates in the 4 spaces that are left around the screen. It's very simple. These just screw on to the brackets that are supplied. Once we've attached the trim plates, we can attach the electronics. The first piece of electronics is this little adapter interface. It has 2 connector cables on it, and these are different. There's a male and a female, and what they correspond to is a male and a female that actually attach to the motors within the masks themselves. We just plug that in to the appropriate cable. And then finally, the box has a piece of industrial Velcro. There's a matching piece on the aluminium subframe. We just attach the 2 together and hide the cables. And that's it. We've now completed the assembly of the TAM2 motorised masking screen. All that's left is to plug in the control interface box, hook it up to a control system, and enjoy. For more information, user manuals and other topics, please visit our website www.screenexcellence.com.